talk about where we live and the different aspects of our communities. Because it's more than just your town or your school or whatever, alright? So first I'm going to read a book, kind of get us started, and then I'll show you the project that we're going to work on today. It's called Me on the Map. Now Mrs. Kemp sometimes has a hard time reading and showing pictures, so I might turn it. Don't worry, I'll show you. This is me. She might be a third grader like you guys. This is my room. This is a map of my room. This is me on the map of my room. Do you see how it's different? Here's her room. Here's the map of her room. We'll talk more about that later. This is my house. This is a map of my house. This is my room on the map of my house. This is my street. This is a map of my street. This is my house on the map of my street. Okay? So we've got house, the map of the house, street, and the map of the street. How many of you had Mrs. Wilson last year? A few of you, right? You guys did maps, right?
Yeah.
You should see their thing in the cafeteria
like
is
quarter
so
jelly.
cool. Quarter jelly
she
too.
did.
This is my town. This is a map of my town. This is my street on the map of my town. Keep looking for those differences between the real and the map. This is my state. This is a map of my state. Where does she live? Kansas. This is my country, the United States. This is a map of my country. This is my state on the map of my country. Do you see it, Brody?
Yeah, I do.
Kansas is pretty much right in the
Right by Oklahoma.
middle, right by Oklahoma.
And Nebraska is over
Mhm.
is over it.
Hey Jen, what you got going on? This is my world. It's called Earth. It looks like a giant ball. If you can unroll the world, it would make it flat. It would look something like this map of the world. This is my country on the map of the world. Now what did they show on this map of the world? Luke?
All the continents.
All the continents, right? Pretty simple instead of showing all the countries. Nevaeh? More? No? I thought you had something more to add. So here's how I find my special place on the map. First I look at the map of the world and find my country. Then I look at the map of my country and find my state. Okay? Then I look at the map of my state and find my town. It's like right above the city with the star. When you see a star on the map, what does that usually mean?
Wait.
Alex,
It means the capital of the state.
does anyone know what the capital of Kansas is?
Of course.
Looks like just you, Brody. What is it? Apple, what does that say? Can you read it? It's little. Pleasant Grove is where she lives, but do you see where the star is? It's. Do you remember?
No, but I do know that that is capital.
We're looking at Kansas. Say it. Topeka. Anyways, that's really neither here nor there. Then I look at the map of my town and find my street. Now she's gone from the world to her country to her state to her town. And I find my street, I find my house. And in my house, I find my room. And in my room, I find me. Just think. In rooms, in houses, on streets, in towns, in countries all over the world, everybody has their own special place on the map. Now look at it. Remember this page because we're going to talk about it in just a second. Just like me. Just like me on the map. Alright, so she walked through all of her stuff starting with the world. We live in the world, right? So what is our planet called? Earth. You start there. Then what would be one step smaller? Elora.
Country.
Not quite. Yeah, one step bigger, in between there. I don't know if she talked about that. But we're gonna. Kyler. So which is?
I don't know.
What is our continent? Or your continent? Mhm. Now, Elora, what's next? Which is? Then to go one step smaller. Just think. 3. Where do we live? Minnesota. Quincy, what do you think? I have a question for you. He's right for me. I bet he's right for him. Do all of you live in Hibbing?
No.
No? So
Yes, I do.
let's do this. Hibbing. Where else do some of you live? Wyatt? Chisholm? Anything else?
Oh.
Cadence? Side Lake? Is your address still Hibbing when you live in Side Lake, or is it different?
It's different.
It is. I'm gonna put it over here so I've got room. Wyatt,
Cherry.
does anyone in here live in Cherry? You're right. It's a town around here. Bree, does anyone in here live in Virginia?
Used to.
But not anymore, right? True. Luke,
Maybe some kids live in Nashua.
anybody in here live in Nashua, Keewatin area? All right, I'm gonna leave just those 3 because I think it covers the whole class. Okay?
Wait, how about Mrs. Benedict?
Now,
Let's
can we really go down any further on my board, or am I gonna have to write down 30 places, or however many kids there are in here? Right? Because what's the next thing we have? Planet, continent, country, state, city. What was next in the book? Street, right? Do we all live on the same street?
How about only for the classroom?
We could put the school down, yeah. But now I just want to show you the project. So I'm just going to write down street.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I'm getting kind of low here.
Then room.
Then room. We're going to skip house for the project.
So you live.
All right, this is what. So, look at same, kind of same, couple choices, different, right? Remember I told you to. Remember this page?
Yeah.
Right? Me on the map. We all have our own personal special place, like all these people. All these different people all over could do a different place. Do the kids call you Sarah?
Yeah.
Sarah would have a different one, right? Where she lives.
You're up.
Same? Look all we have in common with same? Because then isn't our continent different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She lives in Europe.
Europe, right? All right. Remember when I came last week and I took your pictures?
Yeah.
I cut them out like this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Kemp did this for me last night, and I told him to take a further away shot, but he didn't. So mine's a little different, but that's okay. Now what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna give you one of these. I'm gonna cut it out and hold your world. I'm gonna pass out the pictures. I cut them all out for you guys. And then you need to build your special personal map. Okay, and we're gonna start small and work big, opposite of what we wrote here, okay? So here's my room, my map. What's the difference between a map of my room and a picture of my room? What do you guys think? What do you notice that would be different? Aiden, what do you think? I didn't draw myself, did I? You certainly can. Brody,
There's no color in the picture.
there's no color. Mm-mm. If I would take a picture of my room, where would I be? Like physically be?
In it?
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm looking for a certain word. I'm wondering if I'm saying it right. Bree, what do you think? Maybe. It'd be hard to get the whole like room if I was sitting on my bed. I might stand in the doorway, maybe, or by the window, maybe on my bed. But would I be able to get a picture like this? Where would I have to be to get a picture like this? That's what I need to say. Ian. Well, yeah.
Through the window. Up.
On the ceiling, right? I'd have to like be hovering on the ceiling.
Yeah.
All right, so maps kind of show a bird's eye view of what's going on. That's what I want. Okay, so draw where your door is. Draw if you've got windows in your room. Draw where your bed is. Draw if you've got any special stuff in there. I don't got a lot going on in my room. That's about it.
That is hers.
Okay, Bree,
I
question.
don't know the door.
How do you get in?
Well, no, there's like, it's just like a big.
Oh, okay, we'll just draw.